has the best American-made V8? Is it Ford, Mopar, or Chevy? Let's talk about it. What is going on, YouTube? I am back with another video, and welcome to part 4 of the 4-part series of deciding what is the best American-made V8 ever produced from factory. All right, I'm excited. I haven't even decided what the best one yet is. We're gonna be deciding at the same time while you watch this video and while I talk about the cars. We have Ford, Chevy, and Mopar. From Chevy, we have the C7 ZR1 and the C8 ZR1. I know the ZR1X just came out. We can kind of somewhat include that in this. We have the Ford Mustang GTD. And from Mopar, we have the 2018 Demon and of course, the Demon 170. All of these cars have a crazy amount of horsepower. They're all supercharged V8s, and they all set a standard in a different realm on a different style track. But they're all now still being chased at some level from some car guy in the garage. Let's talk about Ford first. We'll be talking about the 5 that we already have from my previous 3 videos, and then be ranking them, and of course, figuring out which one is the best. So your Mustang GTD, the ultimate American-made track car, is how they advertise this. At $329,000 is one of the price tags I saw on one of these, and you can only order it from Ford. It has a crazy track time. It competed with Porsche GT3 RSs. It competed with the Corvette ZR1 and Z06s. It is a ultimate track machine. But is it worth that cost? Is it worth it? Can you get a lot more car for $300,000? And that's where I'm struggling. Can you get more for that amount of money? Is there more in one of these realms for less than that amount of money? And right now my answer is yes, which means this Mustang GTD is not the best American-made V8 because there's more car you can get from another American-made aspect. You have to be a Ford fan to really spend $300,000. So for me, the GTD compared to these cars is a B-tier car when you talk about the greatest American-made V8 produced car from the factory. Sorry, Ford guys, this isn't biased. I'm gonna be real about it. Now we have a Mopar versus Chevy, which is what I thought this was gonna come down to. You have 2 ultimate track cars and track weapons, and then you have 2 ultimate drag strip weapons. 2 different ends of the spectrum. There's also one car between these 4 that can do a little bit of everything. Let's start with Mopar. 2018, the Dodge Demon came out. First ever wheelie producing 800 horsepower car from factory with drag slicks, with a crate. It changed the drag racing game. It changed cars worldwide. It made Chevy and Ford get up off their tail and start working to get into their niche and create something even better. Everybody started chasing horsepower numbers, but for 2018, 8 years ago, I don't think you guys understand, that Demon is 8 years old now, and it's still so sought after. I think looks, again, I'm a Challenger guy, looks is insane. Everything behind it, the limited numbers, the roll cage, the logo, the colors that came out, the hood style, 5 out of 5. 100%. The engine whine sounds insane, so sound, I'm gonna give a 4 out of 5. Price, there are some used ones with a crate that are still 106, 130, but when it first came out, there were some problems, man. $180,000, $190,000. So price, I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5. Modability, shout out Demonologies, twin turbo Demon. I've seen bigger Whipple Demons, and you can get 1,000 wheel horsepower in these cars for pretty cheap and pretty quick. So modability, I'm gonna give a 5 out of 5. I think your Demon, it was a groundbreaking car for 2018. We're in 2026, and your ZR1 just came out, your Demon 170 just came out, so it's like that is a groundbreaking car. But can you do anything else besides go on a straight line? And for that reason, it is only an A-tier car. let's hop over to Chevy. Let's talk about one of my ultimate dream cars, the C7 ZR1. Again, I believe the C7 Corvette is the best looking car ever. Best looking generation Corvette. Forget the C8, the Z06, whatever. It is the best looking car you can get. The massive wing, the colors, the carbon fiber on the hood, the canards, the front end is really, really aggressive. The wheel style, it is the perfect track weapon. But the price is insane right now. They're $200,000 plus for 700 horsepower. And again, I made a claim about the GTD, $200,000 plus for a 10-year-old car or more with only 700 horses. Can you get more horsepower, more car for the cost? I think looks are a 5 out of 5. I think performance is a 5 out of 5. I think sound is a 5 out of 5. But price hits it for that amount of horsepower for that car. I get it, the value. Give 2 out of 5. But for that very reason, your C7 ZR1 is only at A-tier car. Cannot spell. Although that is one of my dream cars. We have to be real when you talk about not being biased. So now we have a C8 ZR1 versus a Demon 170. Both well over 1,000 horsepower from factory. Both groundbreaking cars. Both set a standard in the area that they are, drag strip and at the track. But I think the information that is actually gonna lead me to my next video after this really swayed me to one side. I'm a Mopar or no car kind of guy. I think the Demon 170 is a crazy car. I think people can build off the Demon 170 and really push the platform. But I watched a C8 ZR1 beat the drag strip time of a Demon 170 on Michelin Pilot Sport 4s on street tires, carbon fiber wheels, and I get it. They have a motor in the rear and then an electric motor in the front. So they got a little bit more help than a rear wheel prep surface. But you can't deny how impressive that is. Price, your Demon 170 is still $180,000, $160,000. Your ZR1 is 200 plus, $250,000. Both of them are 1,000. They're both very rare cars. But I'm gonna be real. Y'all gonna hate me, Mopar guys. Your Demon 170 is an A-tier car, which leaves the one car standing. Your C8 ZR1 is the best American-made V8 ever produced from a factory. Body lines are insane, the power is insane, the times you can run on a drag strip and at the track, the wings, the carbon fiber, you don't need to add anything to that car. It has everything. It competes with supercars, muscle cars, track cars, GT3 RSs, all for half the price of a GT3 RS. And although I don't like the C8 body style, that ZR1 with that upgraded front hood and the more aggressive, sharper lines is an insane look. So for me, the C8 ZR1 is the best American-made V8. Let me know in the comments what you think, and we're out.